It's fun to imagine what some figure from history would think if they came back to life now. Would they be amazed or perhaps confused with our high tech world? In the case of Nikola Tesla, let's go back over 130 years to get some insight into his thinking about the future. The year was 1892, and the 45-year-old Tesla was embarking on a trip to Europe to meet some of the leading scientists of the day to discuss his new discoveries in electricity. His first stop? London, where on February 3rd, before the Institution of Electrical Engineers, he delivered what was to become a legendary speech, Experiments with Alternate Currents of High Potential and High Frequency, printed a short time later in this first edition from 1892. And what a speech it was. Along with his bold words about the possibilities of the future, Tesla gave a demonstration that must have made him look like a sorcerer or magician. He had invented his Tesla coil to wirelessly transmit electricity only the year before, and this speech gave him the opportunity to demonstrate it. He explained, "We wind a simple ring of iron with coils. We establish the connections to the generator, and with wonder and delight, we note the effects of strange forces which we bring into play, which allow us to transform, to transmit, and to direct energy at will. We arrange the circuits properly, and we see the mass of iron and wires behave as though it were endowed with life." Tesla continued, making the claim that he had the ability to make animate that which was inert. Well, that sounds outrageously bold. But as the audience watched Tesla manipulate light and make it leap through the air, could anyone really doubt him? Besides his coil, Tesla demonstrated his high-intensity button lamp, a device that could vaporize matter. Yes, vaporize matter. Remember, this is 1892. That must have really sounded like the stuff of science fiction. Scholars now think he was actually showing off a type of laser beam. Keep in mind, lasers were not invented until many decades later, but its significance was lost in all the other astounding things he was doing with electricity and light. He ends his lecture by insisting that soon information will be traveling around the world without wires, or in his words, intelligence will throb through the earth like a pulse through a living organism. People, of course, must have thought he was crazy. So let's return to the original question. Would Tesla be amazed by our world, with information zipping around wirelessly every second? Or would he simply shrug and say, "Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm only surprised it took you so long."